So Mrs. Nuskin controls 3 pirate ships that are traveling the 7 seas, plundering all they come across. In order to combat these pirates, the world nations have put together groups of pirate hunters whose job it is to find and destroy her evil pirate ships. While it will be difficult to find the pirate ships, you do have some help. Spy has learned that the equations of each pirate ship must follow. Here are 3 of the pirate ship's equations. And your objective is to be in charge of this hunting ship where you're going to hunt for these 3 pirate ships. To destroy the pirate ships, you're going to find the point where your ship will cross the path of each pirate ship. Once you are in the path, you're going to leave a mine and watch as the pirates blow themselves to smithereens. So here's your task. Your crew needs to know where to plant the mines. Therefore, you need to find the coordinates of the point where your hunter ship crosses each of the pirate ship's equations. So you must solve 3 systems of equations, and you're going to either use substitution or elimination, whichever you find easier. Each system will have one of the pirate ship equations along with your hunting ship. So at the end, you're going to be solving 3 systems of equations. Pirate ship 1 hunting ship, pirate ship 2 hunting ship, and pirate ship 3 hunting ship. So I'll start off showing you an example. I'll use a different pirate ship and a different hunting ship. As you can see, these are not the same as the pirate ships and hunting ships here for obvious reasons. So this is only going to be a third of one of the things you're doing. So if this is your pirate ship and this is your hunting ship, you're going to solve this system using either elimination or substitution. Well, I look at this and I think, well, these are set up for elimination. So if I just go ahead and look and cancel these y's by adding these equations, I get 3x equals 7. Divide by 3, and I get x equals 7/3, or 2 1/3. And that's not a very nice, easy to identify point, but it is what it is. So I know that half of my ordered pair is 2 1/3. Of course, I still need to know what y is, so then I would plug that number in, probably to the top equation. So 2 1/3 is x, so if I put 2 1/3 plus y equals 6 and solve for y, if you don't remember how to do 6 minus a mixed number, you can get a common denominator and do it the hard way, but I know that 6 minus 2 is 4 minus a third more is going to make 3 2/3. So now I have an x and a y. And what I have essentially done is I have solved where this hunting ship is going to cross the path of that pirate ship. Think of these equations as lines on a graph. Well, that's going to take me to objective 2. You're going to create a map, basically a graph paper, for the hunting ship. You have to print out your own graph paper. There's a link to it on my website, or you can use your own graph paper. You're going to find the slope, you know that's m, and y-intercept, that's b, for the course, which is the lines, for the pirate ships and your hunting ship. Then you're going to graph them, and you're going to clearly label each ship's line and also the 3 points where the mines must be planted. Now, if I go back to this is my hunting ship and this is my pirate ship. If I was to isolate y and find m and b for this is now task 2. The top one is pretty easy. X plus y equals 6, so y equals negative x plus 6. M is negative 1, b is 6. I know how to graph that. The other equation, 2x minus y equals 1. Negative y equals negative 2x plus 1. So y equals positive 2x minus 1. M is 2, b is negative 1. So now I have all the information I need to do task 2. So you're essentially going to graph the lines, the hunting ship and the pirate ship, on the same map, all of them. Now again, I only did one of them. You're going to have to do it for the hunting ship and all 3 pirate ships. So it's going to give you a total of 4 lines. Task 3 is to compare your map with the solutions. So let me go back here. If your hunting ship and your pirate ship don't intersect at the point that you did in task 1, you've done something wrong. And you have to go back and either regraph them or resolve the equations. So that's what it says here. If your solutions don't match, your crew will need to repeat their mission. Okay? And then the task 4 is to find a new equation or line for a different hunting ship that can catch only 2, no more, of the pirate ships. So essentially what you're doing is you're coming up with a different hunting ship that is only going to intersect 2 of the 3 ships. And I'm going to leave you to figure out how to do that. It certainly is possible. Now, it doesn't matter if it intersects the hunting ship, the old hunting ship, it just needs to intersect only 2 of the other pirate ships. And you need to think about how lines intersect and why they do and don't intersect in order to come up with that. You need to graph it, show your work, and explain how you found it. It's something that's very new to Common Core, and you're going to have to get used to doing that. You're going to have to explain how you found this. You must have 3 items ready to turn in on. Well, the date is on the calendar. It's essentially a week from this Thursday, so it would be the, 13th, 12th, I believe? Anyway, it's Thursday at the end of next week. I'm recording this on Thursday on the 6th of February. You need to turn in all the work. That's stuff like this. You need to turn in graph paper. That's something that I haven't shown you, but that's essentially your map of where all your hunting ships and your pirate ships intersect. And you have to have the new equation and the explanation of how you found it. Now, 3 items in addition to a final item, which I'm scrolling down to now, which is this rubric. You have to print this rubric out and include it. Here's how you're going to be graded. You're going to get 4 points possible for basically doing the work and showing everything nice and neat with the solutions. That's what I showed you right here. 4 points for all this work for each one. You got to do your map, which is your graph paper. You have to label everything properly. You have to show all the intersections and that they match. You have to come up with your new hunting ship, task 4. You have to show the work and you have to explain how you did it. You have to include this rubric. And then neatness and creativity. This is going to be anywhere from 0 to 4 points. I'll tell you right now, if this was your work, I would give me a 2 out of 4 because I'm kind of doing this in a hurry. So 2 out of 4, neatness and creativity. You need to do work like you didn't spend 2 minutes doing it. It's going to take you a while, nice and neat, nice and organized. 30 points. It's going to be a quiz grade. 30 points as a quiz grade is pretty substantial. So do your best on this. No one says you can't work with somebody else who has the same version number as you or version letter. So good luck and good hunting.